Hello everyone, welcome back to 369 Once Upon a Time. I apologize in advance for the frame. I forgot my holder. Today I am bringing the angel signs, and I'm going to be away for a week, and I'm not sure that my cell phone signal necessarily will work. So I just wanted to bring you this reading for now, and hopefully I do have some signal, even if it's spotty. Hopefully I can film and post for you. Okay, so just hold your intention in your mind's eye and let's see what the angels have for you. And that was very quick. Okay, so the first card I have here is empathy. And it says, empathy does not excuse, it expands your vision to see as the divine sees. Listen from the heart, not from the wound, and you will shift from judgment to understanding. So I feel that this is not necessarily as to others, but for yourself. But then again, don't do unto others what you don't like to be done to you. But this card I really enjoy because it does remind us to be kind to everyone, you know. And again, it says empathy does not excuse. It expands your vision to see as a divine sees. Listen from the heart, not the wound, and you will shift from judgment to understanding. So this is something to think about. And if you saw the angel answers that I posted short, it also talks about a waiting time and working on something in order to move on. This is restraint, and it says clear your heart and mind before making important decisions. Acting hastily from negative states can lead to regretful actions. Wow, I really do believe that this is going hand in hand with the angel answers that I just posted. There's some work that needs to be done. And I think that it is a pivotal moment to get that work done, be emotionally or spiritually, psychically, whatever it is that you're working on at this time. I think it is perfect. This is just a perfect reading. Clear your heart and mind before making important decisions. Acting hastily from negative states can lead to regretful actions. And then this goes with the empathy, right? So let's see what else. And look what we have here. 666, balance. This is beautiful. In this world of duality, you are not here to choose sides, but to hold frequency. Sacred neutrality also Sacred neutrality allows you to witness without absorbing and to remain steady when others are swayed. So remember, and the empathy card says, you will shift from judgment to understanding. You have to listen to your heart. So you have to bring that sort of a balance to this. Once again, it says balance. In this world of duality, you are not here to choose sides, but to hold frequency. Sacred neutrality allows you to witness without absorbing and to remain steady when others are swayed. So, once again, shift from judgment to understanding. And then you have connections. This is a beautiful card. Just let you look at that. Look at the colors. It's so beautiful. And I think that, and also if you see the 666, I don't know how well you can see that there, but there are some purples there and some green and the beautiful gold. But the connections, it reads, your energy is aligning with others who walk in similar frequencies. Expect connections and encounters that feel expansive and mutually empowering. I feel that you're like about to hit a breakthrough, and this first card that came up, I think this is our main card in describing this path. I'm gonna pull out other cards, see if anything else comes up, to see if there's anything else that the angels may want us to pay attention to during this time. So just hold your thought in your mind's eye. Let me just give this a good shuffle. I feel it just needs some air in between the cards. I hope you guys have a great weekend too. We're about to to hit the weekend, and if you have any plans. I know usually we get sidetracked with chores, and sometimes we feel like doing nothing because we're so tired from the work week. So so I hope that during this time, whether or not you're up for it or not, I hope that you do take some time to meditate and take care of yourself, do some pampering, self-care, like I always advise on this channel, even if I don't do it myself as often. Oh, wow, we got a lot going on here. All right, so we have unity. Look at the colors. We are stepping into a season of unity where relationships are flourishing and mutual understanding is taking root. Expect reconciliation, shared purpose, and meaningful collaborations. So I feel the universe is aligning you with something that it's coming, and there needs to be a balance somewhere, but you need to realize that, and you have to move forward without absorbing or trying to absorb other negative energies or other energies that may sway your decision making. So just be aware of that. But it is going to bring you together with something or someone that's going to help you. And then you have light worker. And light worker says, as a light worker, your energy is your offering. Understand that it is not necessarily for you to be a teacher, healer, or guide to serve the light. You are serving simply by existing in alignment. And this was something that that we saw in one of these other cards, right? About expansion and empowering, but not necessarily sorry, I'm just going to read this one more time. As a light worker, your energy is not your offering. Understand that it is not necessarily for you to be a teacher, healer, or guide to serve the light. You are serving by simply existing, or simply by existing in alignment. And I feel it has to have a lot with the balancing that we saw earlier and the sacred neutrality. This one says overwhelm. Feeling overwhelmed is often a sign that you have taken on burdens that are unnecessary or excessive. Realize what is yours to carry and prioritize self-compassion and personal wellness. So you have the empathy, you have the restraint, and you have the balance here, the balance cards. And this one is telling you, it's showing you that if you do not have balance in what it is that you're doing, you are going to feel that energy. You're going to feel overwhelmed. So just be careful and guard your energy. And guess what we have? Divine timing. This one says, you are right on time. What is truly meant for you will arrive when you are ready to receive it in fullness. Do not mistake stillness for stagnation. And that's very important, because during the times that we feel like nothing is happening and that we're frustrated and we just want to cry and, like, curl up in our bed and just lay there, that's a time when we have to keep trying, because that's just like the borderline of breakthrough. And I have learned this through trial and errors in my life personally. And I feel that now now that I have understand or starting to understand, right? Because we never truly learn everything, but we're always students. I do feel that there is some sort of fulfillment when we're patient and we continue to work, because the universe sends things to us and we're like, wow, I was never expecting that to happen in that way. There's no way. Like I that was like the furthest thing from my mind, and boom, it just shows up. So once again, I'm going to read this card for divine timing. It says, you are right on time. What is truly meant for you will arrive when you are ready to receive it in fullness. Do not mistake stillness for stagnation. Become that vessel, people. Become that vessel that is large enough or just perfect to be able to be filled with those blessings that are coming, that are meant for you. Okay, so just make sure that you please guard your light, guard your energy. Don't let outside influences and negative ones come into you, like clutter your energy. Try to, stay clear. And I don't know what your process is for when you feel this way, but for me, I really like burning incense. And sometimes I like to do salt water and just like, uh, let that just when I shower, sorry, just the fall over me, like I pour it over me, like my hair and all that. And I just let that be. And I just, I see it in my mind's eye that it's just like all the clutter and everything just like washing away from me. So whatever your process is, if it's like burning sage, burning Palo Santo, burning incense or rosemary, whatever it is, or even if you like boiling, cinnamon or something in your home because you like the scent of it, cloves and all that, that is also beautiful, right? You're just inviting positivity and helping your mind declutter. Okay, so the last card that we have here is activation, and it says your divine blueprint is being activated, awakening dormant potentials and spiritual gifts. What was hidden is now rising into conscious embodiment, allowing you to fulfill a higher purpose. So once again, the angels are just showing you the way, right? Is just showing you you have empathy, you have restraint, you have the balance, right? Just make sure, guys, that you are balancing. Just, I for some reason, this keeps coming to me. That it is important that you balance and you just be careful with your energy. Be careful with the negativity and other negative people that, just like to gossip and all that. Just stay away from that. Do not let those things influence your thought, because sometimes little things like that even could make you doubt of the things that you're working on. And one more thing that is very important that just came to me is be private. Try not to say, the things that you're working on, because there's this saying that people like to see you do well, but never better than them. And that is, not for everyone, but it is true. There's a lot of truth to that. And then once again, connections, like this is all working for a connection to what I don't know, but this is your path. And once again, it's just bringing you to unity. Remember to always guard yourself, okay? And remember, if you have balance, you won't feel overwhelmed. And it's easier said than done, but you know what? One step at a time, and you will get there. Everything will come in divine timing. And remember, activation. Once again, your divine blueprint is being activated, awakening dormant potentials and spiritual gifts. What was hidden is now rising into conscious embodiment, allowing you to fulfill a higher purpose. And once again, this empathy card is empathy does not excuse. It expands your vision to see as a divine sees. Listen from the heart, not the wound, and you will shift from judgment to understanding. All right, guys, I hope this reading was helpful. I'm going to try as much as I can to post for you guys. If I can find a spot that has like some cell phone signal that I can upload the videos to. But for now, I wish you an amazing weekend. I hope that you guys have an opportunity to relax, to meditate, to think about yourselves. And I know it's easier said than done, but like I said, one step at a time, and you will make it there. You will make it there. Everything in divine timing. Just make sure that you have balance, and that and that you are and that your energy is aligning for the purpose that you're seeking. Keep your positive thoughts and don't allow negative energy to come into your space. It is very important. It just keeps coming back to me. Just stay away from gossip, stay away from negative energy. You're working towards something better, something that's going to take you exactly where you need to be, but not exactly how you were anticipating that was going to happen. I feel like there's a surprise somewhere along the line here that you're working for that you never even thought it was going to work that way. So guys, I wish you a wonderful weekend. Once again, I know I've said it like 15,000 times, but I am very excited for this for you. All right, guys, thank you for joining. This is 369 Once Upon a Time, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.